You might not realize it, but there are things you're doing, or could be doing, that instantly make you more attractive no matter your age. Some of them are so simple, yet often overlooked. Trust me, you'll want to know all 8, because the last one on this list might completely change how you see yourself. Don't click away. Your perspective could shift forever by the end of this video. The most attractive thing about any woman, especially as she gets older, is confidence in her own skin. But let's be real. Confidence isn't always easy. We live in a world that bombards women with messages about looking younger, being thinner, or changing who we are. These constant pressures can chip away at how we see ourselves. So, how do you reclaim that confidence? First, understand that confidence doesn't come from other people's approval. It comes from within. Think about everything you've been through in life: heartbreaks, setbacks, triumphs, and moments of pure joy. You've overcome challenges that would leave many people stuck, and you've done it with grace. That resilience is your foundation, proof that you're stronger than you give yourself credit for. Confidence also means letting go of the need to compare. You're not the same as the woman next door, your friend from high school, or a model on a magazine cover. And that's a good thing. You are uniquely you. Nobody else can tell your story or walk in your shoes. The sooner you embrace that, the more attractive you'll be to those around you. Another part of confidence is accepting the changes that come with age. Your body may look different, but it has carried you through decades of life. Those laugh lines? They're evidence of countless moments of joy. That gray hair? It's a badge of wisdom. Confidence doesn't mean ignoring those changes. It means wearing them with pride. Finally, take small steps to boost your confidence every day. Wear clothes that make you feel fabulous, not because they're trendy, but because they fit you. Stand tall, with your shoulders back and your head held high. Speak with conviction, even about the smallest things. And remember, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about owning who you are, flaws and all. When you do that, people can't help but be drawn to you. Now, let's talk about something even simpler but equally powerful: your smile. You might not think much about it, but a genuine, heartfelt smile can transform how people see you and how you feel about yourself. Why is a smile so important? It's the first thing people notice about you. Whether you're walking into a room, meeting someone new, or simply passing a stranger on the street, your smile is a powerful tool. It signals warmth, approachability, and kindness. 3 qualities that instantly make you more attractive. And here's the best part: smiling doesn't just make others feel good, it makes you feel good too. Science backs this up. When you smile, your body releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that reduce stress and boost your mood. In other words, the more you smile, the happier and more radiant you become. But there's a key difference between a forced smile and a real one. A genuine smile comes from within. It's not just about moving your lips, it's about letting joy and positivity shine through your eyes. Have you ever noticed how some people have a smile that instantly makes you feel at ease? That's because it's authentic, and authenticity is magnetic. If you're feeling a little low on smiles these days, here's a tip. Find small moments of joy in your daily life. Maybe it's a funny memory, a song you love, or a heartfelt conversation with a friend. Let those moments bring out your natural smile. So, the next time you catch yourself in the mirror, give yourself a smile. You might be surprised at how it lifts your mood and enhances your natural beauty. A smile is more than just an expression. It's a silent invitation. When you smile at a stranger on the street, you're saying, "I'm approachable, I'm kind, I'm someone you'd want to know." And as we get older, that kind of openness becomes a rare and beautiful thing. But here's the key: it has to be genuine. We've all seen those forced smiles in photos or the polite ones exchanged at social gatherings. They don't carry the same weight as the ones that come from the heart. A real smile isn't just about curving your lips, it's about what's behind it. Happiness, gratitude, or even a simple moment of peace. When it's authentic, it shows. Your eyes light up, your face softens, and the warmth is contagious. Smiling isn't just a social tool, it's good for your health. Did you know that every time you smile, your brain releases endorphins and serotonin? These feel-good hormones naturally boost your mood and reduce stress levels. But it's not just you who benefits. Studies have shown that seeing someone smile triggers a subconscious response in others, making them more likely to smile back. It's a ripple effect of positivity, a silent exchange of warmth between people, even strangers. As an older woman, your smile carries even more depth. It reflects everything you've lived through, the highs and lows, the lessons learned, and the moments that made life worth living. A genuine smile says, "I've seen it all, and I still have so much joy to share." That resilience, optimism, and strength are incredibly attractive. So how can you embrace your smile more? Start by finding reasons to smile every day. Take a moment to appreciate the little joys, a phone call with a loved one, a peaceful walk in nature, or the comforting warmth of your morning tea. Smile at strangers, even if they don't smile back. And most importantly, practice smiling when you look in the mirror, not to pick yourself apart, but to remind yourself of all the reasons you're proud to be who you are. Your smile is a gift, not just to yourself, but to everyone around you. When it's authentic, it becomes one of the most magnetic and attractive things about you. Now, let's talk about kindness. It's often underestimated, but a kind heart is one of the most attractive traits a woman can have, especially as she ages. When you lead with kindness, you create an energy around you that draws people in. There's a warmth, a sense of safety, a feeling of being valued. And here's the beautiful thing. Kindness doesn't just benefit those you extend it to, it transforms you from the inside out. Kindness takes many forms. It's the way you speak gently to others, even when you're having a difficult day. It's offering a helping hand to someone struggling or listening intently when someone needs to be heard. It's the patience you show to people who might not be at their best, whether it's a family member, a friend, or even a stranger. But let's be clear, kindness isn't about being a doormat. True kindness is rooted in self-respect. It's about having boundaries while still showing compassion. Being kind doesn't mean allowing others to take advantage of you. It means treating people with warmth and empathy while honoring your own needs. When kindness comes from a place of strength, people notice. It becomes a reflection of your character, showing that you've weathered life's storms and emerged with wisdom, resilience, and understanding. What's fascinating about kindness is how deeply it connects us to others. People don't forget how you make them feel. No matter how small the gesture, kindness leaves a lasting imprint. Think about the times someone extended kindness to you. A reassuring smile during a tough day, a compliment that lifted your spirits, or just someone showing patience when you needed it. You carry those moments with you, and so do others when you show kindness to them. And if you need more proof of the power of kindness, science backs it up. Studies show that acts of kindness release oxytocin, the love hormone that fosters connection and reduces stress. So when you're kind to someone else, you're not just lifting their mood, you're improving your own emotional well-being. That radiant energy, that warmth, it's something people are drawn to. If you want to embody kindness more in your daily life, start small. Offer a genuine compliment, hold the door for someone, or simply listen without interrupting. Treat kindness as a practice, not just an occasional gesture. Because in the end, a kind heart is one of the most beautiful things a woman can possess. It's not something that fades with age, it only grows richer, deeper, and more powerful. And that is an attraction that lasts a lifetime. As an older woman, your kindness carries even more weight because it is rooted in experience. People admire and are inspired by someone who has every reason to be jaded, but instead chooses to remain open and caring. That choice demonstrates incredible strength and grace, and it is irresistibly attractive. And? It is irresistibly attractive, she said. Next on the list is something that surprises many people: curiosity. You might think that curiosity is for the young, but the truth is, staying curious makes you ageless. A spark of curiosity about people, the world, or even yourself keeps your mind sharp and your spirit alive. Trust me, there is nothing more attractive than a woman who is excited to keep learning, exploring, and growing. Curiosity can manifest in countless ways. Maybe it's as simple as asking thoughtful questions in a conversation. When you genuinely want to know about someone's story or perspective, you create an instant connection. People can sense when you are truly listening, and they appreciate the effort. That curiosity doesn't just make you more attractive, it makes you memorable. But curiosity isn't just about social interactions, it's about how you approach life. Are you still eager to try new things? Do you seek opportunities to learn a new skill, pick up a hobby, or delve into topics that intrigue you? Maybe you've always wanted to paint, bake, or understand how different cultures celebrate life. Why not start now? That spark of curiosity shows that you are engaged with the world, and that makes you vibrant and magnetic. Curiosity also has the remarkable ability to combat some of the challenges of aging. Keeping your mind active and your spirit adventurous can delay cognitive decline and keep you feeling younger. Studies show that lifelong learners have higher levels of mental well-being. So, not only does curiosity make you more attractive to others, it helps you feel better too. And let's not forget, curiosity reflects a deep love for life. When you remain curious, you are saying, "I haven't given up on discovering new things." That kind of passion is rare and deeply attractive. Imagine being around someone who lights up when they talk about their new discoveries or interests. Their enthusiasm is contagious, and you can be that person for others. If you're not sure where to start, take small steps. Pick up a book on a topic you've always wanted to explore. Watch documentaries about far-off places. Ask your grandchildren about the hobbies they are passionate about. Sometimes, curiosity leads to unexpected connections or rekindles old ones. Above all, don't let anyone tell you that it's too late to be curious. If anything, this is the perfect time. You now have the wisdom of experience, paired with the freedom to explore life in your own way. And when people see that spark in your eyes, they won't be able to help but be drawn to you. One of the most magnetic traits in an older woman is having a strong sense of purpose. There is something deeply inspiring about someone who wakes up every day with direction, no matter what stage of life they are in. Here's the thing. Purpose doesn't have to mean solving world issues or having some grand mission. It's about finding meaning in the things you do, no matter how big or small. A sense of purpose might come from nurturing relationships, being the glue that holds your family or friend circle together. It could come from engaging in hobbies that make you feel alive, like gardening, volunteering, writing, or crafting. Or maybe it's simply being a source of wisdom and love for the younger generations in your life. Purpose isn't limited to a single definition. It is deeply personal. The beauty of having a purpose is that it creates a sense of fulfillment, and that fulfillment radiates outward, making you more attractive in ways you might not even realize. Think about the people you admire. Chances are they have something that gives their life meaning. Whether it's a passion, a goal, or a role they embrace fully, that sense of direction is compelling. It draws others in because purpose gives a person energy, a reason to move forward. And the good news? It's never too late to find or redefine your purpose. Maybe your role in life has shifted. Your children have grown, your career has slowed down, or you've retired. That doesn't mean your sense of purpose has to fade. In fact, this stage of life can be the perfect time to rediscover what brings you joy. Ask yourself, what makes me feel truly fulfilled? What skills or knowledge can I share with others? What activities make me lose track of time because I enjoy them so much? Your purpose doesn't have to be complicated. Maybe it's mentoring young people, helping in your community, or simply being a source of encouragement for those around you. Whatever it is, own it. And here's the secret. When you have a sense of purpose, people notice. You carry yourself differently. Your conversations have more depth. Your energy shifts. You become someone others want to be around because you radiate fulfillment and contentment. So, if you ever feel like you've lost your sense of purpose, don't be discouraged. Instead, see it as an opportunity, a chance to redefine what brings meaning to your life now. Because a woman with purpose is unstoppable. She is confident, engaging, and deeply attractive in a way that no wrinkle cream or expensive outfit could ever achieve. Think about it. When you see someone who is passionate about what they do or confident in who they are, it's contagious. They seem vibrant, full of life, and unstoppable. People are naturally drawn to someone who walks through life with intention and direction. Finding your purpose doesn't have to be complicated. Start by asking yourself, what brings me joy? What makes me lose track of time? Maybe it's the satisfaction of creating something with your hands, or the peace that comes from helping others. Purpose might also be tied to the wisdom you've gained over the years. Sharing your insights or mentoring someone can bring incredible meaning to your days. The impact of purpose extends to your health as well. Studies show that individuals with a strong sense of purpose tend to live longer, healthier lives. That's because purpose gives you a reason to stay active and mentally engaged. Whether it's tending your garden, hosting a book club, or working on personal projects, it all keeps you moving forward. And don't let the misconception that aging means slowing down get to you. In fact, this stage of life can be the most empowering one yet. It's a chance to pursue what truly matters to you without distractions. When you embrace that opportunity, your sense of purpose will shine through, and that is one of the most attractive qualities anyone can have. Life is full of transitions, and how you handle them speaks volumes about your character. As you grow older, adapting to change with grace is an incredibly attractive quality. Whether it's adjusting to retirement, finding new routines, dealing with health challenges, or embracing shifts in your personal relationships, your ability to stay steady during life's ups and downs is something people admire deeply. Let's be honest, change isn't always easy. It can feel unsettling and uncomfortable, especially when it happens suddenly or beyond your control. But your willingness to adapt shows resilience and strength. Instead of resisting change, leaning into it with grace tells the world, I am capable of facing whatever life throws my way. Adapting to change doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means acknowledging the difficulties and still finding ways to move forward. Maybe you've had to let go of certain physical activities you once loved, but you've discovered new ways to stay active. Or perhaps your social circle has shifted, but you've been open to forming new connections. Your ability to evolve inspires others, and it makes you an incredibly captivating presence. A huge part of adapting to change with grace is embracing flexibility. Life rarely goes exactly as planned, and being able to adjust while keeping your optimism intact is a rare and admirable trait. When others see that you can pivot without falling apart, they will respect and admire you even more. But here's the thing, grace in change isn't just admirable, it's empowering. When you adapt, you remind yourself that you are stronger than any challenge. That mindset creates a ripple effect, making you more confident, more resilient, and more prepared for whatever life brings next. The beautiful thing about growing older is that it often teaches you how to handle change with more ease. With experience comes the understanding that change isn't something to fear, it's something to navigate with wisdom. When you carry that wisdom with grace, it shines through in everything you do, making you more attractive in ways far beyond the surface. Embracing change isn't about letting go of your past. It's about opening yourself to new possibilities. And when you do that, you show the world that you are not just aging, you are evolving. And that, my dear, is irresistibly attractive. Hi there. Over the years, I've learned a thing or two about keeping a home clean and welcoming. Let me share the 15 daily habits that help seniors like me maintain a neat, stress-free space that's always ready for any guest. Stick with me until the end. You might discover a tip or two that can transform your home and maybe even your life. The first thing I do every morning is make my bed, and it's amazing how such a small task makes a big difference. For me, making the bed isn't about being perfect, it's about creating a sense of order. When the bed is made, the entire bedroom looks and feels calmer. Plus, it helps set my mindset for the day ahead. I'm not a morning person, but those few minutes spent folding back the blankets and fluffing the pillows are my first accomplishment of the day. It's like telling myself, today is starting off on the right note. And let's be honest, doesn't it feel so much better to climb into a neat bed at night than a messy one? It's worth the small effort every single time. One of the best habits I've developed over the years is handling clutter before it even becomes clutter. The idea is simple. As soon as I'm done using something, I put it back where it belongs. Whether it's folding a throw blanket, placing my glasses in their case, or returning the remote control to the side table. Small, consistent actions prevent mess from building up. Think of your home as a living space, not a storage space. A tidy home provides clarity, while clutter creates stress. Plus, I've noticed that it's much easier to keep a house clean when everything has a designated spot. The more you embrace the declutter as you go mindset, the less overwhelmed you'll feel. You might even find that cleaning becomes enjoyable. Counters, tables, and sinks. These are the workhorses of our homes. They see spills, crumbs, fingerprints, and who knows what else. That's why I've made it a habit to wipe them down every day. You don't need fancy cleaning sprays. A damp cloth with a drop of dish soap works wonders. What I love about this habit is how quick it is. It only takes a few minutes, but the effect is dramatic. When my counters are clean, my kitchen feels like it's sparkling. When the bathroom sink is spotless, the entire space feels refreshed. And don't underestimate the joy of walking into a clean living room with a polished coffee table. Little habits like this can transform your space more than you'd think. Laundry used to overwhelm me. Piles would build up and I'd procrastinate until the task felt insurmountable. But here's the trick. Instead of waiting for laundry day, I turned it into a daily habit. By doing one small load every day, I keep the laundry room under control. It's less time-consuming and less physically demanding this way. I'll throw in my towels or a few shirts in the morning, let the machine work while I go about my day, and then fold them before the evening. Breaking it into bite-sized tasks has made such a difference. My advice? Don't let laundry grow into a mountain. Tackle it one pebble at a time. You don't realize how much dirt and debris collect on floors until you start sweeping regularly. The kitchen, hallway, and living room are the usual culprits in my house. Every day I take 5 or 10 minutes to go over these areas with a broom or my lightweight vacuum. It's like giving my floors a quick reset. It's also a great way to stay ahead of dust, especially if you've got pets or people coming and going all day. My grandchildren sometimes spill crumbs when they visit, and I used to stress about it. Now, I've accepted that life can be messy. A quick sweep keeps everything manageable and stress-free. To me, there's nothing worse than waking up to a sink full of dirty dishes. It makes the entire kitchen feel messy. That's why I've made it a rule: no dirty dishes overnight. After dinner, I wash everything or load the dishwasher. I even make sure to wipe out the sink itself so it looks nice and shiny. An empty, clean sink gives me such peace of mind. When morning rolls around, I can start my day without facing yesterday's mess. If there's one habit to adopt for a cleaner kitchen, it's this one. Keeping a home clean doesn't have to feel overwhelming. Small, simple habits make all the difference. Whether it's handling clutter before it piles up, wiping down surfaces, or tackling a little laundry each day, these small steps add up to a home that feels fresh and inviting. And at the end of the day, a clean home isn't just about appearances. It's about creating a space where you can truly relax and enjoy life. Those are the 12 things I do every day to keep my home clean and welcoming. It might sound like a lot, but these habits fit so easily into my routine, and they've helped me create a space that I love. I'd love to hear about your cleaning tips. Share them in the comments, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Using a broom or a lightweight vacuum is like giving my floors a quick reset. It's a simple habit that makes a huge difference, especially when you have pets or family members constantly moving in and out. My grandchildren love to visit, and while they bring so much joy, they also tend to leave a trail of crumbs behind them. I used to stress over every little mess, but now I've embraced the reality that life can be a little messy sometimes. A quick sweep keeps everything looking tidy and manageable without the unnecessary stress. There's nothing worse than waking up to a sink full of dirty dishes. It instantly makes the entire kitchen feel cluttered and unclean. That's why I've set a firm rule: no dirty dishes left overnight. After dinner, I wash everything or load the dishwasher, ensuring that every dish is cleaned before I go to bed. I even take a moment to wipe down the sink, leaving it shiny and spotless. There's something incredibly satisfying about waking up to a clean, empty sink. It sets a positive tone for the day, allowing me to start fresh without the burden of yesterday's mess. If there's one habit I recommend for maintaining a cleaner kitchen, this is it. Mail has a sneaky way of piling up if you're not careful. Flyers, catalogs, and envelopes seem to multiply overnight, creating unnecessary clutter. To stay ahead of it, I've made it a habit to sort my mail as soon as I bring it inside. I have a simple system. Bills go into an organizer, Junk mail goes straight into the recycling bin, and personal letters or invitations are placed on my desk for later. This small daily habit keeps my home looking organized and prevents those unsightly paper piles from taking over. It's amazing how something so simple can make such a big impact on maintaining an orderly space. Let's be honest, nobody has the time to dust every inch of their house every single day. Instead of trying to tackle everything at once, I focus on the areas that matter most. I prioritize highly visible surfaces like the coffee table, bookshelves, and the top of the TV stand. Once or twice a week, I take on trickier spots like ceiling fans and blinds. This way, my home stays polished without feeling like an overwhelming task. Plus, regular dusting has the added benefit of improving air quality and reducing allergens, which makes my space feel even fresher. My nighttime routine always includes a quick tidy-up before bed. I spend about 10 minutes walking through the house, putting things back in their proper places. I fold the blanket on the couch, stack a few magazines, and straighten up the cushions. It may seem like a small effort, but waking up to a tidy home makes a world of difference. A clean and organized space sets the stage for a good day ahead, while waking up to a messy home can feel frustrating and unmotivating. This habit isn't about striving for perfection, it's about creating a peaceful and inviting environment where I can truly relax. One of the easiest ways to refresh a home is to simply open the windows. Every morning I make it a point to crack them open for about 10 minutes. Even if it's just a little bit, allowing fresh air to circulate helps clear out stale indoor air and brings in a lovely clean breeze. There's something about fresh air that instantly makes a space feel lighter and more inviting, even if nothing else has changed. This habit is especially helpful after cooking or during the colder months when the house tends to feel a bit stuffy. Trust me, this simple trick does wonders for both your home and your mood. Having to hunt for cleaning supplies every time you need them makes cleaning feel like a chore. That's why I keep a small cleaning caddy in a central location, stocked with all the essentials: multi-purpose cleaner, microfiber cloths, a small duster, and a spray bottle with water and vinegar. This way, if I notice a spill or smudge, I can handle it right away. When cleaning supplies are easy to grab, tidying up feels more like a natural part of the routine, rather than a time. Making simple adjustments like this streamlines the entire cleaning process, making life easier and more efficient. After spending the day maintaining a clean and welcoming home, I make sure to enjoy it. Sometimes that means sitting in my favorite chair with a good book, and other times it's inviting a friend over for a cup of tea. A clean home isn't just about appearances. It's about creating a space where you feel comfortable and at peace. Taking the time to appreciate your efforts makes all the hard work feel even more rewarding. So go ahead, light a candle, put your feet up, and enjoy the cozy, inviting space you've created. These are the 12 habits I follow every day to keep my home clean and inviting. At first glance, it may seem like a lot, but these small tasks fit so seamlessly into my routine that they hardly feel like work. By making cleanliness and organization a daily practice, I've been able to create a home that feels both beautiful and stress-free. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do you have any cleaning habits that help keep your home in order? Share them in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on maintaining a tidy and peaceful home. Remember, a clean home is more than just a tidy space. It's a reflection of the care and love you put into it every single day. Keeping a home clean and welcoming is about more than just tidiness. It's about creating a space that feels peaceful and inviting. Over the years, I've learned a thing or two about making housekeeping manageable, stress-free, and even enjoyable. In addition to the 15 daily habits I've shared, I've discovered a few more strategies that help me maintain a home I love. These habits don't take much time, but make all the difference in keeping my space looking and feeling fresh. One thing I've come to appreciate is the power of small, intentional cleaning habits. Instead of letting messes pile up and tackling them all at once, I focus on doing a little bit at a time. For example, I like to clean as I cook. While waiting for water to boil or something to bake in the oven, I take a few minutes to wipe down the counters, put ingredients away, or wash a few dishes. This keeps my kitchen from turning into a disaster zone and makes post-meal cleanup so much easier. Another trick I swear by is keeping entryways clean and organized. The front door is the first thing guests see when they walk into my home, so I make a habit of giving it a quick tidy every day. I shake out the doormat, put away any shoes or coats left by the door, and wipe down any surfaces that collect dust. It only